Hi, I'm Brian Nix. This is Half-Baked Homilies, meditations on the lectionary readings for the week. And the first one this week is from Acts chapter 2. One of the greatest witnesses to the gospel is Christian unity. Jesus himself prayed for unity so that the world would know that he was from God. When Christians make unity and provision for one another a priority, the kingdom of God breaks out with power. In Acts 2, verses 42 through 47, has a picture of this. It says, "And they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and the fellowship, to the breaking of bread and prayers. And awe came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles. And all who believed were together and had all things in common. And they were selling their possessions and belongings and distributing the proceeds to all as any had need. And day by day, attending the temple together and breaking bread in their homes, they received their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having favor with all the people. And the Lord added to their number day by day those who were being saved." This is an almost utopian picture of these early days in the church in Jerusalem. There are several things I think we can take from this. Firstly, biblical teaching is a priority. The teaching is done in the context of fellowship and breaking of bread. The breaking of bread isn't merely limited to communion here in this passage. This is being involved and invested in one another, sharing your life together. This intimate community is reflected further in the reading. They held all things in common and sold their excess to provide for the needs of others. They broke bread together and ate with glad and generous hearts. And the kingdom breaks out with power. It says that day by day the Lord added to their number those who were being saved. I want to suggest that our churches need some of this, whatever it is. Too often, our involvement in the lives of fellow Christians is limited to a smile and a handshake and a "how are you" at the church building. I totally get why we want to keep people at arm's length. It's uncomfortable. We don't want to be known because we're scared of judgment, and we often don't want to know others truly because we might be moved to act, and that can be a long, uncomfortable process. But it's into that different space that we are called, that uncomfortable space. And this uncomfortable space has a biblical name: holiness. It's different. It's set apart. It's not what we're used to. Our church is to be holy. It's weird. It's different. It's uncomfortable. And it's beautiful. Grace and peace.